The man in the old photograph was watching me hook. I bought the photograph for $5 at a flea market. It showed a family standing in front of an old farmhouse. Nothing special. At least that's what I thought. Until I got home. And noticed that one person in the picture wasn't looking at the camera. He was looking directly at me. The flea market was almost closing when I found the photograph. It was old. Black and white. Probably from the 1940s. The frame was cracked, but something about it caught my attention. So I bought it. $5. No big deal. That night I placed it on a shelf in my living room. Then went to bed. The next morning, while drinking coffee, I glanced at the picture. And nearly dropped my cup. The man standing at the edge of the photograph had moved. Not much. Just slightly closer to the center. I laughed at myself. Clearly I was imagining things. But I took a photo of the frame with my phone anyway. Just in case. The next morning I checked again. The man had moved. Again. This time there was no doubt. I compared it with the photo on my phone. The difference was obvious. He was closer. Much closer. My stomach tightened. Over the next week I photographed the frame every day. Each morning the figure had changed position. Slowly. Patiently. Moving forward. And every time, his eyes stayed locked on me. I decided to research the photograph. The flea market seller remembered where he found it. An abandoned farmhouse outside town. A property that had been empty for decades. I drove there the following weekend. The house looked exactly like the one in the photograph. Except older. Rotting. Falling apart. Inside I found dust. Broken furniture. And dozens of photographs hanging on the walls. All showing the same family. And in every single picture, the same man stood in the background. Watching. Then I discovered a journal. The final entry chilled me. Do not hang the photograph in your home. If he sees where you live, he will follow. I ran back to my car. By the time I got home it was dark. The photograph was still on the shelf. But now the man was gone. Completely gone. The place where he once stood was empty. My hands trembled. I turned the frame over. Written on the back was a sentence I had never seen before. Fresh ink. As if it had just appeared. It said, "Thank you for bringing me home." Ending that night I locked every door. Every window. Every room. At 3:17 a.m. I woke up. Someone was standing beside my bed. Watching me. The same man from the photograph. Smiling. And holding an old black and white picture. A picture taken only hours earlier. Of me sleeping. The end.